Hello, everyone. This is Suzanne at the Gospel Truth. Welcome back. Oh, it's been a rough couple of days. My spasm in my back really flared up last night, and I had a hard time getting out of bed today. But I had to force myself because you just can't lay in bed all day. That's not healthy. So I got up and I made an apple pie, and I did up some dishes and made my husband's coffee. He likes it. We make it like enough for 3 days ahead, and he doesn't mind, and he drinks it cold, so that helps. So I got that out of the way. I paid some bills. So far, not too bad today. I took the dog out to go to the restroom, thinking I might be able to take him for a little walk, but my back and my knee immediately told me no. And I just took him up the steps outside, and like right there, he went potty. So we didn't go far at all. But common sense told me I better not push it. Let this calm down a little bit. We are in the book, The Master Potter and the Mountain of Fire. We are on chapter 44. And before I begin, I do want to tell you, notice I have my other glasses back on. I was noticing when I was reading with my new glasses, I had to hold my head up like this and hold the book up and hold my head up, and that hurts your neck. You should be able to hold your neck straight when you're reading and not bend it down or bend it back. So they sent them back to the lab. They said the measurement was off a little bit, but because I had a smaller lens, it might take some getting used to. With these, I have a wider lens. Even with these, I have to hold my head a certain way or lift my book up a little bit to see. So hopefully, 7 to 10 days, I'll get my new glasses and things will be sharp and clear. Everything else was great with them. I mean, when I laid down, I didn't have to, bring my glasses down like that to watch TV, and it was great. But when I went to read, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on here? So all these little nuisances, we can either let them take us down, or we can say, well, okay, back to the drawing board. That didn't work. Let's try something different. All right. Chapter 44, Crisis of Faith. Last when we left off, they had, all the vessels had been praying and fasting for purity. And then when golden incense has an encouraging vision. We'll read this last paragraph so we'll kind of refresh our minds. Golden incense and her group of intercessors storm the gates of heaven on her behalf. Praying fiery petitions, they remind Master Potter of his promises. Lord, you taught us that healing is the children's bread. You said you conquered death and sickness on the cross. We call upon your shed blood and proclaim that by the stripes afflicted on your body, purity is healed. Rising from the intense heat of the dark fiery kiln, the vessels hear beloved sorrowful sobs. Master Potter, I thought she was healed. What happened? Why isn't she getting better? Please heal my daughter. I can't go on without her. She's everything to me. Golden incense agonizes in prayer for her friend. Why isn't she healed? We've been fasting for days. What are we up against? Show us your strategy so we can pray in agreement with you. Through the flames, golden incense sees an open-eyed vision of a graceful couple dancing on a sapphire sea. Laughing together, their eyes are totally engaged with each other's, and they are lost in each other's presence as a whirlwind of celestial colors engulf them. With her lid rattling in excitement, she yells to Beloved, "Oh my goodness, I think I'm getting some results from all our fasting. I just saw a vision of Purity wearing her wedding gown and dancing with the bridegroom king. I think it means she'll be healed for sure." The team cheers and prays even more fervently. I want to say something here about Beloved. She has repeatedly says, I can't go on without my daughter if something happens to her. That's a mindset that's not healthy. I love my daughter dearly, and if she goes before I pass, I'm going to be absolutely devastated. Not to the point to where I'm going to lose my faith or blame God or become super depressed, because I trust in the Lord and his timing for each one of us. And, I would grieve and I would miss her, but it would be a healthy grief. And grief, if you'll let it, will take you down a dark, dark road. And we mustn't let that happen. And beloved still has some growing to do, evidently, in her faith. And I know my estranged son, if all of a sudden he was back in my life and we hit it off really well and things were going smoothly, and all of a sudden he got terribly sick and was dying, I would probably be beside myself. We just got it back. We just got back together. And now he's dying? Well, sometimes in life it doesn't seem fair. But we can look at it as, well, it's a blessing. Before the end time came, we got back together, and perhaps my son would be saved. And that would be totally worth it. All right, chapter 44, Crisis of Faith. I'm drinking some peach tea today. The tea's starting to taste a little bit better. For a long time, I couldn't drink it because all of a sudden it tasted nasty, but it's starting to taste pretty good again. The sound of more wood being thrown on the fire echoes through the mountain kiln, and the deafening roar of the raging fire increases. Death erupts out of the flames. His cruel, hooded eyes pierce souls as vessels struggle to escape from him. Terror buffets the shelves as he unleashes his venom of hate and contempt. Appearing as a triumph commander strutting back and forth, he emits a deep, guttural growl, barking out orders to his fiendish troops. He stands arrogantly with gnarled hands on his hips, his huge wings fanning the blistering flames. His ugly mouth gapes open in a malevolent grimace as he surveys the fiery chamber of death with fiendish delight. He thunders out his evil invitation. I'll put it into your suffering. I'm not cruel like Master Powder. He tells you that you must endure the pain, but I assure you I can end it for you. But if that happens, you lose eternity. You can't listen to Satan and his minions. They will always tell you lies, even though they appear as angels of light. Don't trust it ever. Personal Gethsemane. In the kiln, the pendulum of emotions swing wildly back and forth from times of powerful intercessions to times of profound despair and back again. The wicked horde bombards the vessels ruthlessly, wearing down their defenses, while the angelic host fights for the lives of the clay pots. Each intercessory prayer spurs them on with renewed power. Desperate cries fill the chamber. Those without their armor are buffeted and even destroyed. Distraught voices wail out in agony. Some lose their loved ones to death's pitiless grip. Other vessels groan from the bad choices they've made as these hairline cracks widen, rendering them useless. In the smoky black flames, other voices cry out in faith, pleading for miracles. You forgive all my iniquities and heal all my diseases. Filled with compassion and responding to their faith, Master Potter, the living Word, walks among the vessels as a consuming fire, healing many of the sick. Those who are healed rejoice and glorify God. Now, why God chooses to heal one person and not another, that's something we'll just have to wait and understand when we get to heaven. And it doesn't seem fair, does it? And it may even be hard to be happy for that person. Like, yeah, well, I'm really happy for you. We need to be encouraged that, wow, I didn't get my healing yet. I may never get it. I may have to wait on heaven's shore. But I am so happy for you that you're not in that hurt and pain so much anymore. That is absolutely fantastic. Praise the Lord. Easier said than done sometimes, right? Master Potter just healed my brother. Strength just returned to my leg. I can walk again. In this horrific black inferno, many lose everything they built and trusted in for years. Homes, finances, ministry, or health. Master Potter, consuming fire, purges everything that's not of him. Each one is brought into a custom-designed death, a personal Gethsemane, a dark night of the soul, where each is challenged with the question, am I enough? In the midst of the fiery turbulence, Beloved can make out the faint voice of golden incense. Beloved, we're fasting and praying. Don't give up. We've asked Master Potter to strengthen you. Did you hear that? Long-suffering? They're really doing warfare for her life. My daughter's going to live. Her heart is encouraged and swells with love and gratitude for the intercessors and Master Potter. Of course, Harvester booms. If Master Potter could heal an old sea dog like me, I'm sure he'll heal that pretty little thing. Winning the challenge. Gruesome excitement runs through Death's dark being as he contemplates Purity's final breath. Even more thrilling is the thought of watching Beloved suffer the anguish of her daughter's death, along with the possibility that he could witness her renouncing Master Potter. Yes, he hisses, my plans are working. Now, he's certain his evil strategy will win the challenge between his master and the Godhead. In fact, he's already planning his triumphal procession into hell, dragging promiscuous limp body behind him. What a mockery it will make of Master Potter's handiwork. Expanding his huge webbed wings, Death quickly rises to the top shelf and watches approvingly as spirits of unbelief cast their shadow nets over Beloved. Without warning, Death's terrifying voice rumbles through the dense smoke and flames, and a sickly sweet odor permeates the atmosphere as he materializes before her, spewing his hot, sulfuric breath in her face. Forsaken, we meet again. Why aren't you with your daughter? She's ill and needs you now, if she hasn't died already. It seems like everything you touch is cursed. Your life, your children, your friends, your ministry. Why did you just give up and come into my open arms? Never. Death hoarsely whispers, why doesn't Master Potter heal Purity? Everyone's been fasting and praying. Obviously, that doesn't work. She's in such pain. If he really loved you, he'd let you be with her instead of Comrade. After all, you saw Harvester healed, and Comrade's prayers aren't working. Even though Beloved has walked with Master Potter for many years now and understands his mercy and unwavering commitment to her, still doubt tags along like a nipping dog at her heels. She silently cries out to Master Potter, my little girl has suffered so much of her life. Why are you allowing it to continue? You healed Harvester immediately. Why not her? Her head throbs in the awful heat, and his evil presence sends chills down her back. But she manages to shout, you're a liar. Master Potter gave me promises for my children and our future. Future? Promiscuous had no future. How does it feel to know she'll be with me soon? She won't, and her name is Purity. She belongs to him, not you. In the name of Master Potter, I command you to leave. But instead of departing, he lunges for her. Your words have no effect on me. I'm on assignment to take your daughter's life. Master Potter has given her to me. Reaching out, he grabs Beloved with his huge, gnarled talons. Nauseated by his gross appearance and horrible stench, she struggles to free herself from his grasp. That's a lie. Master Potter will save her. Are you really that stupid? Do you think I can be here without his permission? The war is on. Beloved's vessel begins to glow in the intensifying fire, and her glaze starts to melt as Holy Spirit releases new heights of faith. In a torrent of righteous anger, she declares, you put me down. Purity will live and not die. The powerful release of faith stuns Death momentarily, and he backs away. Regaining his composure, he snarls, you don't even know what's going on, do you? I told you if you didn't come with me, I'll take her. Today is the day. Never. Master Potter would never give you my child. She has a great destiny. A false destiny? She never should have been born. She was a mistake in the first place, conceived only by your unbridled lust. No, she wasn't. Even in my womb, Master Potter called her into being. She has a long life ahead of her. Maybe she did when you put Comrade in charge. He couldn't keep his lust under control either. He didn't cause the avalanche. Your poor judgment did. Those mistakes short-circuited her life. Now she's mine, unless you renounce, Master Potter. I'll die first. Remember, I know where your son is, and he'll be next. He's been flirting with me for years, and he's damned to hell. Another one of your little mistakes, I believe. Refusing to back down, she glares at him. I was run out of the commune. I did not abandon my children. Besides, the mercy and forgiveness of Master Potter covers anything I've done. Mercy? I'll show you his mercy. Diabolical vision. Death's memorizing eyes begin to change before her. The sickly yellow iris diminishes, and the black pupils expand into mirror-like screens, opening a dark portal into the supernatural, revealing his diabolical plans. She can clearly see Purity racked with fever, delirious, and unable to get free from the brutal attack. As she watches, Comrade stands by helplessly as sickness and disease tightly attach themselves to her. His prayers and the prayers of others, little mugs and goblets, are consumed in the raging fire. Shivering and coughing, Purity painfully cries out, Mom, please help me. I can't breathe. Purity, I have to go to her. Please don't take her. Renounce Master Potter, and I'll be merciful and take her quickly. I will never renounce Master Potter. Have it your way, then. Sickness and disease laugh scornfully as death swoops down to the lower shelf and approaches helpless little Purity. Clutching her heart, a frantic beloved wails, Master Potter, where are you? You have to save her. I can't live without her. Help us. As the heat escalates, a torrent of dense black smoke swirls around the upper shelves, blocking her view. Death releases an invasion of demonic spirits to infiltrate the chamber. The battle becomes so intense, each cruel lie feels like a physical scourging as she struggles in a crisis of faith. Terrifying voices screech amid the roaring flames. She's suffering an agonizing death. You can't save her, and Master Potter won't. You're a fool. He's taken the one person you love the most, and you still love him? I love him. He's my life and breath. Okay, we're going to stop right there. We'll be back on tomorrow. The Cup of Suffering, chapter 45. Wow. Beloved is holding her ground, isn't she? She is not letting this minion sway her mind at all. She will not renounce Master Potter. We all need to have that strength that Beloved has right now. It's a wonderful thing to be so deep in your faith that Satan can't rattle your cage. All right, everyone, you take care. You have a blessed day in the Lord. This is Suzanne. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And have a nice upcoming Memorial Day weekend. We're not going to do much at all. Probably just do things around the house, probably. All right, you all take care and have a great day.